Hello, everybody. We're very excited today to have Henry Eckersley as our guest. He's going to tell us about a new book he read.
Welcome.
Hey, Henry, how are you doing today?
Good.
All right, and tell us about this book.
So, the title of this book is Bad Luck. The book starts out on an island called Price Island, and it's summer, and they have summer there, and they have a camp there where it's called Earth's Ranch, where Flint, who is not quite a counselor, is telling outsiders all the information, because in the camp they have the series of kids has a bunch of magical powers on the island, and so they don't want to tell any outsiders, but he's breaking the rules and telling an outsider, and then specifically telling Brett Sr., who owns a cruise ship and is driving it, gets in a fight with his son, Brett Jr., and pushes him off the cruise ship towards Price Island purposely as an excuse to hunt dragons, because Flint he found a book that said there was dragons that was like 2,000 years old, and it said there was dragons on the island, told him about it. So they used him as an excuse to try and find the dragon, and Clay, who is on the island, he's a camper on the island that doesn't have any magical powers. Well, goes into and he sees cave paintings in the cave, and he finds the book that Flint found, and he also sees footprints. Then he sees a boy washed up on shore as well that day, and it was Brett who survived, and they went into the cave, and then they discovered there was a dragon in there, and they were freaking out. They thought it was going to kill them, and then Clay felt like he had a magical power there, because that was when he could talk through the dragon's mind, and the dragon could talk through his mind. They could communicate, and so after that, they realized that they saw a cruise ship pulled up on shore, and the campers were like, "What the heck is happening? I've never seen this." And they heard about the missing boy, Brett, but that was not really it. And they started blowing up the cave so they could get the dragon. Kept blowing it up, lead them inside it. So they were between exploding dynamite and a dragon. So very scary moment for Brett and Clay there. But the dragon actually tries to save them, because Clay made friends with the dragon and tried to make peace with it. But the dragon gets knocked unconscious. They take it away. They take it away from them, and then Clay and Brett are stuck in the cave with no exit. And then they hear Flint, who is under the boulders that fell from the entrance, and then he spots an exit, and they help them get out from under the boulders, and they help them get out of the cave, because there was an exit. And then they have to go get the dragon, and so they go to get the dragon. They get the dragon, and then they bring it back to the island safely, and live happily ever after.
Do you have a favorite character in the book?
My favorite character, I'd say, is probably Clay, because I like his personality and what role he plays in the book. And he is a 12-year-old boy, and he's a little shorter than the others, and at the beginning of the book he has no magical powers, but at the end he finds that he has a relationship with the dragons at the end of the book, and he also realizes that at the beginning, at the end of the book, he really actually understood what was going on when he was near the dragon. As for the beginning of the book, he never really knew what was happening.
Okay.
So, yeah.
Very cool. If you had an opportunity to ask Clay any questions, what do you think those would be?
I think I would say, what was life like on Price Island? Was it scary seeing a dragon for the first time? And if so, how was it? And then how would you have reacted if the dragon was starting to attack you? And then I was also wondering how he felt when he was at the beginning of the book, when if he felt kind of like an outsider because he didn't have any magical powers and everybody else did, and then if he was relieved at the end of the book.
Cool, very good. Tell me a little bit more about the author.
So the author goes by, and according to this series, the author goes by Pseudonymous Bosch. So they don't want to share their name with the world. It's not their real name.
If you could ask the author any questions, what would those questions be?
The questions would probably be what inspired him to write this series of books, if it had any relationships to his childhood or anything, or if why he doesn't want to share his name with the world, and if he goes by any other names or in any other series, if he's written any other series.
That's a good question. So, Henry, would you recommend this book?
I would recommend this book for ages 7 to young adult, probably, so a pretty wide range, and especially for people who like mysterious books, and they like mysteries, and they like figuring out things, and fantasy as well as mystery.
Very good.
And, yeah.
And then we got to ask you, how many stars out of 5? What do you think? What are you going to rate this book?
4.5 stars.
That's a pretty good one. Pretty good. Well, Henry, thank you so much for taking out the day. Anything else you want to say to the class?
Thank you for listening to this book before. And yeah, see you next time.